folks, and welcome to another edition of Football Manager 2018 New Zealand to the World with Wellington Phoenix. I am, as always, Parkera, and the title race is hotting up. So we've secured qualification to the final series with our last result, which was a hard-fought 2-1 win over Melbourne Victory, which I will cover shortly. As you can see there, in terms of the run-ins, we've got a pretty tough one. We face Melbourne City next, and Adelaide, who are in the top four. Western Springs won't be easy either. I mean, they're 7th, and to be honest, Sydney at the end of the season are 5th. Whereas, I mean, you're looking at Adelaide, they really play. They play us and of course Central Coast, so they've got a couple of toughies as well with the run-in. But Central Coast, I think, has probably got one of the easiest. They only face Adelaide late on in the end of the season, and Melbourne City, if they face us today, so then they also face that's the only team they face in top four. So really it's all up to us. We need to maintain what's been going on, as this title race could be ours for the taking. I'll just cover quickly. We picked up a 2-1 victory over Melbourne. I like that. Get it? Victory over Melbourne. Melbourne victory. Oh, I'm on it. Goals scored by Eugene, penalty, and then Hall, 78th minute winner after they equalised in the 58th minute. Pretty average game, to be honest. I had to replay that game because I lost power to my computer and it all just shut down. So the result was still the same. It was a win. I think last time we won 2-0, so it's okay. But we are having to face a tough Melbourne City today. The forms, they're inconsistent, whereas we're apparently excellent form. So we are favourites going into this. But, I mean, Adelaide, it's going to be interesting to see Adelaide. They're facing Melbourne Victory today, so hopefully the Victory can steal a little bit from them, and we can try and, open up that gap if we get the right result. So the team we are going with today is Singh Sandow in goal. We are going to make some slight changes. I'm bringing Galloway back on from Benito because I just want my strongest possible defence there. And that'll be pretty much the only change. So we have Sandow in goal with Galloway as fullback with Thornley on the left, Eugene and got to make another one, Michael, and central of defence. Hall on the right, Menicus on the left with Lewis and Spencer Peralta in the middle. We have Singh accompanying Brown as well. So on our subs bench we have Mal, Chris Lee, Benito and Simovic. I am going to put Pike on instead of Simovic there. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to make any changes to that. We will leave it as it is because Simovic can play the midfield central role if we need someone there as well. Not sure if I can't remember if I covered it in the last one. No, I didn't. Chris Lee is being retrained as a shadow striker. He's an attacking midfielder as a long-term replacement for Singh sort of thing to see how we go. So he may get some game time today. So let's kick into it. We're not going to make too many more changes, I don't think, to the instructions. I like to keep them fairly simple to kick off with. Nice direct football there, and you can see the City are playing a 4-3-1-2 as we go to Melbourne. And let's get into the dressing room. We are going to go out there and we're going to go assertive, and I'm going to tell them to... Oh, you know what? I'm going to go and tell them to play your natural game. Tunnel interview here. Everything's in my hands. Yeah, we'll just do that same one. And let's kick into the game, guys. So I am recording this again on Saturday, so it's 2 episodes today I've been recording. I'm just trying to get a little bit ahead for next week, so next week I can get ahead, like I mentioned, because of the big move that's coming up end of this month, most likely early August, first weekend of August. So it's going to be very tough in terms of time. So if I can get ahead, it's going to be easier because I've got a lot to do and a lot of organisations, things to organise to get ahead, and then there's going to be a lot of travelling back and forth just that week when I move. So hopefully I can get at least, even if it's a week ahead, just to make things easier, because like I did mention, I think in the last video, that I also, there's no guarantee of when I'm going to get internet connection down there. I can set it up all well and make sure, you know, I'm re-signed up with the company and stuff. But you never know when you're starting up again and, you know, a new server and blah blah blah, you can always run into issues, and I'm not really too sure what the service is going to be like down in Mangakino. So it could be interesting. We'll keep you updated as best as I can. Luckily phones have data, so I can at least communicate on Twitter if I'm having issues. But that is something going ahead. They are all over us. Well, are they all over us? Yeah, I'm going to just put a concentrate here. I don't want to concede early. We are playing standard, and I think we will maintain that for now. Hall's got the ball. Has got no support, but he finds Brown. Can Brown go to town? Brown doesn't go to town. He decided just to go to the warehouse. Yeah, so not many of you know what the warehouse is. Bobby G will. He just went to the warehouse because, oh, well, town was closed. So 40th minute, nothing there. Okay, it's going to be a tough game though, so I mean, picking up the win here would be nice. Okay, so we are going to the second half. Okay. I'm just going to be a bit nosy here. I'm going to just see how the other games are going in our favour. So Adelaide are drawing with Melbourne as well, so that kind of does help us with this current draw. Central Coast beating Sydney. Okay, and yeah, well, I guess that works in our favour. If we draw and Adelaide draw as well, Central Coast could drop some points, would be nice. Let's get into the dressing room anyway. Hopefully you guys can hear me, because I'm way back here in my bed, not normally on my desk. So we're going to go assertive. We've been better team. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to tell them to get out there and kick some ass. Sorry, Ben. You're a bit stressed, bud. Going to go calm with you. There's no pressure on you today. Okay, he looks stressed. Far up, bro. Alright, he may be a banana. Okay, let's kick into the second half. I might have to keep an eye on Michael. Yeah, I stressed him out again. Okay, so we've got the ball. Manicus Case takes it round his marker. Nicely done. It's got guys in there. Hoofs it. Not really ideal. What we are going to do, actually, you know what? We are going to put we are playing away. We are going to go this one. We're going to put the old Mal there, and we're going to keep this. I'm going to leave Hall there. I think he can do a good job for us. We're going to confirm this and go to control. I just want to see how we go with this for a wee while. May put a bit of pressure on them and see if we can actually count them there. So Spencer to Manicus now. Again, goes wide. Brown gets on the end, crosses it, and that goes for a corner. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, this Hall sends the ball to the near post. Nothing of it. Thornley finds the Manicus to Brown. Don't know why Manicus didn't just go for goal there, guys. I really don't. But anyway, I'm just going to change that. It's mixed crosses, retain. We're going to prevent that as well. And you know what? We're going to run at these little buggers a bit, I think, and see how we go. We got a Hall on the right as an attacking midfielder. He's not really used to it, but I think we'll be okay. And that is a goal kick. I just had a bit of a moment there. So he is looking nervous as old Michael. A 6.8. We're doing okay. Let's just encourage the guys for now. Mal goal! Where'd that come from? Han Mal. Nicely done, son. Hey, let's have a look at that replay because it came kind of out of nowhere. Thornley to Spencer. Spencer found Lewis, who found a beautiful ball there for Mal to get on the end of it. Wow, beautiful assist. That is what we want to do. That's what we want to see. We are going well. We are going to drop that now to counter. No point going, I mean, controls are kind of a little mini counter, I guess. So we're going to make a substitution, I think, in the 80th, couple of subs. Then we're going to try and close this out if we can, because this is an important victory as we take the free kick there. Goes to nowhere, a bit like England then. And we managed to, well, that's a nice ball. Dan just hoofs it long. Lewis has got the ball, passes it through to Brown, who goes to a Manicus. Now Manicus brings it, crosses it. Mal again with the header, just wide, I believe. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. I think we need to look at some substitutions here, though. Brown's looking okay. Okay, I think the fitness-wise is decent. Ratings are average. I'm gonna bring Lee on for Hull. Actually, undo. I might put Lewis there. Actually, Lewis there for Manicus. I'm going to bring Hall off. We're going to put Simovic in the middle there as the box-to-box midfielder. And the defence, I think we're doing okay defensively. I think we haven't got this closed yet, so we will just leave it. I'll play for another 5-10 minutes, and then we probably will maybe look at employing the wall. We'll see how we go there. As Galloway takes the throw and finds Spencer. Spencer finds Brown, who brings it into the middle, goes for the head. A penalty. So what happened here? I think it was a harsh one. Who's taking this? Is it Eugene again? Because I haven't really looked. Yeah, Eugene. I've got him as my penalty taker, and he misses it. Saved. Bugger. Yeah, I've been meaning to change all these, the free kick takers and stuff, especially penalties. For some reason, Eugene said is the main one. But that's all right. It's a free kick to, Melbourne are looking frustrated there. So let's go into the tactics here. We're going to close it down now. We're going to close it down with the wall. We're going to bring off... I think we're going to bring off Lee. I'm going to put Lee there instead of Brown, and we'll try and close the game that way and see if we can nick the winner here. Well, we've got the winner, but Bruce Thigh from Menicus as a free kick's taken. Cleared though. Forbes takes it long. Fitzgerald beats his man. Yeah, again. Well, thankfully a wide shot. So it is a goal kick to the Phoenix. They are frustrated. They are knackered. We're okay. And hopefully this should be the last kick of the game, and hopefully it's in our favour. A Manicus way out there on the left, on the right. And that's it. It's all over. Yes. A vital 3-point win for us. 3-point win. Special Adelaide managed to pull back a win there too, but Central Coast drew. So it'll be interesting to see. So it was good to pick up that win in the end. I don't think we were good enough. I'm far from pleased what I saw. Michael's looking a bit stressed. So he doesn't like a bit of that pressure, but it's all right. We'll let him off. All right, let's just have a quick look at the table as well going into the next round, shall we? And just see if that gap is how we're looking there. And then we will see what we're going to. Press conference, we can send the assistant to that. And Gregory gives us an update on one of my scouted players. So we do have, we do have 4 games now remaining. So Adelaide is next, and that's going to be the tough game here. If we can beat Adelaide, we've got a 5-point gap at the moment. If we can beat Adelaide, that'll give us, we've only 2 games to go. So I think at the moment we've got a 10-point gap over Central Coast. So it's really, if we can take care of Adelaide, especially if we can beat Adelaide, even take a draw. Yeah, I think even a draw at the worst, but preferably if we can beat Adelaide, then we can guarantee repeat Premier Plate champions. That we'll just have to see and hope we can do that for the next game, which will be not against Adelaide. Well, that's not the plan, because we've already played Adelaide. But I think we will come back for it. I know it might seem a bit crazy, because the plan was to do today and then come back and do a doubleheader against Perth and Sydney, because we haven't played them. However, I think this Adelaide's got a lot riding on it. It could potentially be the winning game for the championship of the regular season. So look, I'm gonna make a call on the fly. I'm calling an audible. We're gonna come back for the next game against Adelaide United, and we could potentially, if I can do my maths right, have guaranteed the championship, which would enable me to play around a bit with these last 3 games. So I am Parkera. If you've liked this video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. If you are subscribed, guys, make sure you hit that notification button. And please comment down below, guys. I'm looking forward to it. Adelaide, we will see you there. Or will we? No, we will. See ya.